Hey, Jacob.
Yeah.
You're doing great so far. This is really, really good stuff. I'm really buying that you're Mario.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I'm just thinking this is New Show Plus. Our Backstage Pass patrons voted to have you be Mario. The show is called Jacob is Mario. There's plenty of more thought out ideas that they could have voted for, especially some Halloween themed stuff. I guess you're in a costume. Uh, but they want you to be Mario. I think you're doing that. I think you're providing that. But I feel like there's some implication that you'd be at least playing a Mario game.
Oh, I mean, I guess I don't know. I was like, well, does Mario only play Mario games? That kind of seems like saying that like if I was Leonardo DiCaprio, I'd only watch Leonardo DiCaprio movies, you know?
That's a fair point. I think there's a richness to Mario that people don't normally see, and maybe an intelligence, and maybe you're defining that by what you're showing. But I'm just thinking for clarity of the pitch, which we're still trying to nail down. I feel like you being Mario, playing Mario, just like I can make a thumbnail out of that, you know?
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's you've been a MinnMax longer than me, so that's fine. I got look, there are lots of games that I'm in. Where do you think we should start?
Start with the basic. I mean, I think if people vote for the show to come back week after week, we can progress through the history of Mario games. So we probably want to start early on. If you've got like, I don't know, Mario 1.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, Slay the Spire is probably like one of the best design games ever made. But yeah, let's play like Mario 1, which yeah, also a good designed game, I'm sure.
I guess in a certain lens. Yeah,
You know,
no,
it's like
it's
I don't really go back to these. I feel kind of awkward like watching myself.
yeah, right on. Yeah, it's they're bullshit and they're stupid, but I feel like just for the pitch.
All right, the original Mario Bros. This is what you wanted.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of your hair. Thank you. Keep it
Okay.
up. I'm sorry. Why? I guess why is your interpretation of Mario that he doesn't say anything?
I mean, he says things when he's like doing stuff, but I'm just playing some games.
This
I
is
was like,
Mario's off time. Is the idea?
I mean, Jacob is Mario. It wasn't like Jacob's Jacob's like Mario when he's on set, given his all. I just thought this was like more of a character study.
That's
And the character
valid.
study is, Mario's kind of he just kind of plays games and he like hits turtles and stuff.
This is feeling accurate to how you or I would play games in our off time for sure.
I mean, I just think sometimes we think that celebrities, they would be so different than us, maybe, that like we wouldn't have anything to relate to them with. But I think that Mario probably just plays video games. You know?
You know, I love that interpretation, and I really value your eye on that just as a student of the medium and somebody who does so much writing and thinking on it. But just again, as like, can we just marry a little bit of marketability to it? I feel like it's not out of the realm of possibility that he would say like "wahoo" when something cool happens in the game, right?
Okay, well, I mean, have you seen this game? There's not that much cool happening in it.
But can we give it a try? Like, there's some kind of wahoo moments.
Wahoo! I just died!
Well, there he also has sad stuff. He says that
No.
I feel like
Mamma
going both
mia.
ways. Yeah, right.
What?
Okay.
Woo! Wow! There. Did your little song and dance.
I feel like there's something there.
Ooh. Gonna go home, have some spaghetti. That's all he is to you? Just a little catchphrase guy?
That's the start of who he is, I guess. I'm happy to learn more from there. But that's what I already know, yeah. Could you maybe, like, DoorDash some spaghetti or something as, like, a streamer Mario thing?
You know, Mario's never, and who I am, never used DoorDash before. Could bring up some dry spaghetti. Just, like, crunch on it.
Okay, great.
Okay, well, let's just have him sit here in these sewers. I'll go get some dry spaghetti.
Thank you, Jacob. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Jawar Hello, for gifting the subs. Oh! I still don't know how to make the subs make noise. That broke one day, and I've tried to fix it in every way, and now it's just as dry as Jacob's Mario performance. So Miracle Whip in the chat says, bring back Mario. I hear you. I would love to have Mario back. That's coming for sure. Stick around. Stay tuned. Mario will be reappearing for fans of Mario. Definitely check it out. What's your favorite Mario in the chat?
All right, Mario's back. Got a little Mario snack. Some Garofalo.
Could you give Garofalo a little accent, a little Italian stank?
A little Garofalo.
Great. That's terrific to me. I think that's really something.
Leo, I hated this idea of the pasta. I felt like it was humiliating, but eating it, I feel like I'm tapping into something that I didn't necessarily connect to before.
That's great, because I want this to be a character study for you and an acting exercise, which was initially, I believe, how it came up. And I think there's just, you need to be pushed for that to be effective. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I've never been able to understand Mario as a man, I think is my problem. It's like, okay, we know what his job is. He's a plumber. And we know what society has told him to do, which is he has to rescue the princess. But neither of those define a person, you know? But maybe when Mario's got his off day, and he's just sitting here playing games that feature him, he's eating dry Garofalo, and it makes him feel a little more like an individual.
We are what we do when no one's watching.
Mario's often says that.
Is there water at the bottom of it? You're really falling into the sewer? Is that the idea? Just notice the little splash when you fall. Do you stink enough to be Mario? I feel like his job would make him stink.
I think that's a common misconception.
Yeah?
I think plumbers, they stay clean. And certainly, I, as Mario, sitting here embodying the man, I know that as soon as I got off a day of work, gonna take a nice hot bath, gonna maybe put some scented oils in that bath. I'm gonna be ready to see Princess Peach as not a plumber, but as a beautiful and good smelling man.
And after you fix someone's shower, you can certainly test it out.
I take a shower to see if it's working.
Right. That's just good plumbing. Can we mix up the visual for this? I feel like this game seems to only have this one screen.
Yeah, here's the thing, Leo. The video games that I used to be in, bad. People love this. But that's just because they had, like, never seen anything before, you know? You could have shown them just like a drawing of a cat, and they would have been like, wow, never seen that before.
This used to give people more dopamine than, like, jumping off a cliff.
Yeah.
Just by comparison.
Now, all they like are TikTok, Twitter, Instagram.
Charge their phone.
Yeah, DoorDash.
Yeah. Spaghetti.
Okay, well, even though I'm just getting good,
Yeah, that
we
part
can
looked
move to a
fun.
different Mario game.
That, honestly, and I don't want to just be giving you notes this whole time, and I will get out of your hair as soon as we just get this sorted out, but it felt like a wahoo moment, getting all those coins. Even on off day Mario, that's, like,
You're
pretty exciting.
You're right.
Okay, just something to keep in mind.
Okay. I'll go into another Mario. Gonna try to get those wahoo moments without even being prompted.
Terrific.
Ouch.
Can we try something here?
Luigi jumped on my head.
That was really good. That was really good.
Okay.
Can we try something here where just as part of the stream, you receive a call from Luigi? Like you kind of take a call from your brother Luigi.
Okay. We haven't spoken in a while, but yeah, let's get Luigi on the phone.
And play it real.
Okay.
This is the depth.
Now, are you going to be Luigi, or is this just one side of a conversation?
I think it should be one side. Unless you
Okay.
put Luigi on speaker. I don't know.
No, I'll get the phone. A Bluetoothing headset.
I'll do the sound effect as well.
Okay.
So ring ring. I'll add that in.
Oh, hello? Oh, it's you. Yep. I do the voice because, that's part of the brand. People want to hear it, but No, it's been good. Yeah, the movie came out last year, which last time I saw you was the premiere, I guess. And that was nice. Other than that, just kind of been around, Peach made a cake last week. That was nice.
Luigi has like bad medical news.
Oh no. Oh. Lymphoma? No. Well. That's they say when God closes a door, he opens a warp pipe.
Is that a joke, or is that a real, like, aphorism that Mario would share?
He gets it. Luigi understands.
Okay.
When I say that, he knows that it's being a little ironic, but it comes from a place of love.
And shared understanding.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, so how's Daisy in all this? Oh, she's on a trip? She's on a work vacation? The tennis. Yes, okay. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to be around, but if there's anything, if you want me to, like, send you some food, or I probably have, like, a doctor friend that could maybe help out. That's terrible, Luigi. I'm so sorry.
So Dr. Mario's not Mario?
Well, he doesn't know that. I don't want him to feel inferior, and it's my face on the cover of everything.
Right.
If he knew I had a doctorate.
Great point. Because what does Luigi have, really?
I mean, look, a hot wife. We all know that. But other than that.
Yeah, a hot wife does not a well-rounded man make.
Yeah. I do think, here's something that Nintendo has been afraid to get into. I think Mario's a little bit of a horn dog.
Mm-hmm.
and they edit that out of all their depictions of him. But I just think you can, in my deep understanding of his character, I think you can tell.
The way you're playing it?
Well, just think the whole time we're on this call, I'm like, rather be talking to some ladies.
Right. His life is kind of built around it. The pursuit of Princess Peach.
Look, the stories depict me as a serial monogamist. Not the case. Not the case, my friend.
No. What in Mario's demeanor implies infidelity to you?
Look, I'm not saying I'm very respectful, okay? I respect relationships. It's just sometimes you gotta, you gotta take a trip around. You gotta see what else is out there. And I think Mario, he's very well-traveled. He's a very international man. And sometimes he's gotta experience some different experiences. That's all I'm saying.
And that shell kind of hitting yourself was almost like his actions catching up with him.
That it does often happen.
Interesting.
But nothing can keep me down.
I do think it's
That's why they call
noteworthy
me Jumpman.
that Peach is the peach is the one of the more sexual emojis.
That's actually after her. She doesn't like to brag about it, but Peach, the lady, came first. The emoji followed.
What about the fruit? Which is also, of course, inherently sexual.
They did know that, when Peach's mom, I don't want to tell tales out of school here, also could be called Peach, if you know what I'm saying.
Sure, because people are named after how sexy they are in the Mario world.
That's true. Leo, can I tell you something?
What's up?
Something that the other folks on that MinnMax that you're on might find interesting.
Mhm.
I don't think this is a good Mario game.
No?
And people get furious at me. Even though who would know better than me?
Yeah, that's strange. That's big of them to think they know more about Mario than Mario himself.
This one, it's just... What's the whole speed bar at the bottom? What am I getting out of that, huh? It's just like, how much text can we fit on a screen where we just jump around the whole time?
And since when is Mario collecting US dollars?
Yeah. You think I need to participate in the economy? I got it all figured out.
Yeah, the timer that's never close to mattering. Of course, score. Every game had to have a score.
I really like... I think, in the same way that society likes to pin me into being a plumber, likes to confine me to my job as a husband and a rescuer, I think they like to just see me as a man jumping around. Well, really, I have lots of hobbies. I drive, play sports.
Well,
I fight. I'm out in the street just fighting.
This is something we talked about on the last MinnMax show, though, is like, are those hobbies for you, Mario? Or are they different lanes to monetize these hobbies, to be professional at everything?
Leo, influencers love to talk about being a brand like it's some new thing. I've been a brand since the 70s, I don't know what the separation is between me and this. Am I playing tennis because I like tennis? Or am I playing it because I know Bowser's gonna bring me into a big tournament again one day?
Mario is the product.
Mario is the product. That's what I'm always telling people.
Interesting.
Even in Doki Doki Panic, they couldn't let me rest. They said, no, Mario's gotta be in this one.
What was it supposed to be?
Well, Doki Doki Panic was the original name. You know,
But what
just
does that mean?
Well, it didn't have me in it. You know, they thought that they could sell it off the power of its ideas, but no, they needed a star. You know, they needed a vessel.
Mm-hmm. The idea being you can pick up the guys?
That's the idea.
That's a good idea.
I'm having difficulty picking him up.
Wow, identity crisis. Engaging with this game that was not a highlight for you. As a character, you know, beloved game. But as far as your self-actualization as Mario.
How the... Aha!
Well.
You know what? Not that bad, this game.
Uncluttered HUD?
Yeah. A little turnip, a little farming, Stardew Valley, take that.
It makes a rewarding sound when you throw your pickup off the map and do nothing with it. It makes it sound like that was really good.
Okay, now what was that?
Yeah, that was bullshit. I never noticed it's got the 2 health on the left. Which is just a visual indicator of being big and small.
They love putting HUD in these games. You know, that's something that we were all doing in the 80s. We said, the more information on screen, even if it's redundant, the better.
That's an interesting philosophy. I do like how big little Mario's head is.
Now, Leo, excuse me for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh. Sometimes Mario's got a dog moaning and groaning outside his door. He needs to let him in.
That feels like kind of a cop-out.
Now, Leo, not to make this all about me.
No.
But what's your relationship with my work?
Non-sexual. Platonic.
Oh, okay. Well, disappointing, but...
Yeah. I like, I respect you so much. And what you've done for the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you know, friend of a friend, don't necessarily invest myself in getting to know you. Or ask too much of you. It's kind of live and let live.
I mean, that's very polite. You know, but kind of in a more insulting way than if you were just like, that guy sucks.
Well, it'd be totally different if I was talking to Jacob Geller about Mario games, but it's like, what am I going to say to Mario's face?
You know what? You know what that guy said about me? He had a whole screed about me being quiet and sad. You know that? The quiet sadness of Mario?
Yeah.
Some freak academic shit. Not for me.
No, that's not what you were going for at all.
No. I don't know where he got that from. I guess, you know, everyone wants to see themselves in Mario, and so they make, like, their depression about me.
Right, when you're just trying to jump around and eat spaghetti. Yeah, I guess I'm torn on what we want of Mario. Because it'd be nice if there's more depth to dig into, just because for, like, making a show Jacob is Mario, you want a little more. But I don't think there is. He seems to be a really straightforward, simple guy, to the point of being a little racist.
He's the everyman.
Right.
You know? People don't want complicated. They don't want to have a relationship with Mario like they do with, you know, their father. They don't want Mario to just be a solid support system in their life.
What if Mario was a father?
A man who can jump really high.
Wouldn't he change if he was a father? Is that something we can explore?
Well, Mario... I'm trying to... There's, of course, baby Mario. But that's a baby version of me. Not a baby that I had.
Right.
If Mario was a father, I mean, Leo, look, again, I don't mean to make headlines. I don't want to be on TMZ. But Peach, she got plenty of kids. Not with me. You know what I'm saying?
The
Bowser,
Toadstools?
Bowser Jr., Ludwig, all of those folks. Where do you think they came from?
I don't think about where they came from.
Oh, well, that's what they want you to do. But for me, I see those and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm not a man. Huh?
So for Mario, there's a little bit of a... And I'm looking for a different word. We'll cut all this out. Just as we're finding the character. I feel like a little bit of a cuck complex?
You know, it stings to hear you say that, but I think it stings because it's the truth.
Mm-hmm. And there you
I mean,
go.
you see me getting cucked by this game over and over again.
Right. Metaphorical. These game over screens. Okay, so, I mean, so there is some sadness to Mario. He's not
Yeah,
made
but
peace
not-
with these things.
You know, in like a manly way, not in like the the world is so beautiful way. No, the world is mine. I'm ripping up turnips, okay?
I
I'm not
deserve
into
everything.
preserving beauty.
By virtue of my birth, I'm owed certain things.
I think so.
I can see how that would make it more cathartic to defeat Bowser.
Yeah, well, at this rate, defeating Bowser's a pretty long way away.
Are you getting tired of this one?
I just wanted to see what else is on offer. I mean, look, while we're here, let's go back to the original. And
Where
to
it
tell
all
you the
began.
truth, Leo, never been good at this one either. I...
No?
Look, you gotta laugh.
You gotta laugh.
The thing that I've always felt with these games, and maybe it's because, you know, the original hardware is so far in the background. It feels like he's just so slidey, and there's such an input delay. You know, I think, well, when I was here, when I was filming this, I wasn't sliding around. You know, I had total tactility. I had control over my hands and my feet.
Yeah,
and here, I
grippers.
feel like I can, you know, barely decide where to land and what to do.
That's kind of been, and I do feel comfortable saying this. I don't think it's too mean. I do feel like these old Mario games are all a little too slippy slidey for me. By the standards of where platforms have come to, platformers, and tightness of controls, I don't really like sliding around.
Hey Mario, you heard of Ori and the Blind Forest? Try playing that. You know where you're gonna land in that game.
I could see a rivalry between Mario and Ori. Because what is Ori but the middle 3 letters of Wario?
That's always bugged me, you know? They didn't think anyone would notice, but you notice.
You know.
And meanwhile, I can't even time jumping off stairs correctly.
Why do you think they added the butter to Mario's shoes after the shoot? Was it because of it's like a spaghetti thing?
I think it's because they said we can't make this game feel too good. Everyone will beat it too quickly.
Yeah.
We need the coins for everyone to put into the machine.
Right.
You know, people don't know this. The coins that you put in the machine, that's what I'm picking up. Right here.
You're getting them back?
That's a kid's quarter. No, going in my pocket.
Wow.
That's how I get paid.
I always wondered how Mario got paid. Is he paid well?
Well, 21 coins, you decide.
I'm starting to appreciate the Mario Bros. 3 having them in dollars, because I don't know what the conversion rate is, really. They're probably just quarters, so what?
1 cent,
$5?
Leo. 1 cent.
1 cent.
Yeah. Now, mind you, inflation has made this even worse.
I feel strange that Wario is the money one of the group. When Wario, did I say Wario is the money one? Wario's the money one.
Wario's the money one.
But here's
Yeah.
Mario doing virtually nothing but collecting money.
Well, I think it's because, see, here's the thing. You know, in Hollywood, Hollyweird, you're never allowed to complain. You can't say that the job is hard because people have harder jobs. And you're not allowed to talk about money, okay? If I ever said I'd like more money, people would say, oh, he's money hungry. All he cares about. That's the whole reason he does this. But Wario, you know, he's playing the heel. He can do whatever he wants.
True.
You know, I'm envious that he gave himself that out. That he could just say, you know, I'm going to be a guy that people don't like and run with it. Because me, I have to be for everyone.
You have to like money in the normal, relatable way.
Yeah. You know, you have to like money, but not too much. It's like the Barbie speech. I loved Barbie, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I thought that now that's how you make a movie about a children's entertainment product.
Did you wish the Mario movie was more about how tough it is to be a boy?
I thought, I mean, look, I know it's for kids. Some of the raw sexuality of Mario was removed.
Some.
I mean, look, if you know what you're looking for, it's obviously still in there.
Yeah, blatantly so. It was...
But I just thought, you know, it was all about how Mario had a family, how he was like, oh, I'm insecure. That's not me. I'm a lone guy, and I'm happy with it.
But it's like without the sexuality.
Yeah.
Who is
they
Mario?
tried to give me all this dimension, but they left out the most important thing.
Yeah, the thing that makes everything else make sense. Another
Now
thing...
we're gonna take a leap into the future.
I want to circle back to something you said earlier. Hollyweird.
Yeah.
Can you
I said
speak
it.
more on that?
Oh, look, now they've cleaned it up. It's a little more tight-knit. Back then, back when they were making the Mario movie, the real one, I could tell you stories. But
Okay.
I won't.
Oh. Great.
I just thought, you know, for a while, I thought Hollywood, that's how I'm going to gain legitimacy. You know, that's how people will respect me. And ultimately now, it seems like they're trying to make me respect them.
Wow. Conformity.
And I say, I don't know. I think I gave you your chance and you missed it. And now that I'm cool, I'm making $1 billion at the box office, everyone wants to be like me.
Don't move an inch. Go back 2 feet. Can you go back in this game? Can we just take a moment? How many phalluses are on screen right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is there anything that's not a phallus?
Picked up on it.
It's crazy. It's so overt.
And this plant hopping out, there's a reason it looks like it does.
Yep. Shooting. Yeah. And of course, what do we have here? But
Leo, do you think they're gonna Dean Takahashi me because I died on the first Goomba of Mario 1-1? Even Mario knows that Cuphead clip.
Yep. Yep, that rang throughout every element of the industry.
It still does. People still post that.
For sure. It's a smart thing to do from people who value their time very highly.
Now this is, I told you, I don't really play my own games. This is the farthest I've gotten what I would consider a quote-unquote old Mario. I think I got to almost the end of this one, but I don't think I ever rolled credits. Now 3D, that's where I thrive.
That's where you came into your own.
Yeah. I mean, long jump, backflip, triple jump. These games, they don't have any of that.
They think you're grateful to have a single jump. More fallacies. Oh my god.
It was the 80s. This is what we were making. Was it the 80s? So the 90s?
No one actually knows, which is such an interesting part of all this. Is that it's a total mystery. Where Mario even comes from.
I think that's, you know, that's part of what people
Jesus
respect about him.
Christ.
Like, they say, yes, he's Italian, but he's Italian in a non-ethnic way. So even the people who are racist against Italians, you know, they're not threatened by him. He could be
Which
any of us.
Was a big concern.
Yeah, I mean, and look, Nintendo, for all of their problems, they put what was at one point a minority on the front of their game, an Italian.
A great immigrant story.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. And in the Mario movie, they all ate spaghetti and his family had talked Italian style.
Nah, that felt almost offensive to me.
Yeah.
I said, okay, we're not like that.
Difficult line to ride. You didn't want to read that dialogue?
No. I think I read. At this point, I just say, write it on a cue card for me. Okay? Just stand just off camera with the lines. I'll get them.
I think
Mamma
Mario
mia.
is one of those actors who has an earpiece in.
Yeah.
Just directly feeding them.
I mean, why do you think I have so many catchphrases? Only got to remember those once.
Right. And they plug them in anywhere. Oh.
You know, when I'm Big Mario sitting on top of Yoshi, really looks like I'm kind of crushing him.
You're looking heavy.
I had kind of a dump truck ass in those days. These days, they've toned me down. Because, you know, not allowed to have a dump truck ass anymore.
No, we don't have time to get into all that, but you're generally having a dump truck ass is suddenly frowned upon. I missed when that became illegal to give a character a dump truck ass, but here we are.
Yeah. And look, I was one of the progenitors of it.
Certainly. All we can do is look back and remember. Yeah, do the math on that. 245 times 50. Yeah.
Oh, 0, turns out.
Oh.
It's 0.
Okay, that was pretty far off. Miracle Whip in the chat says Mario needs that dump truck ass for ground pounds. It's a gameplay thing.
That's true. And when they don't have him, turns into a bit of a Mary Sue, you know? How's he supposed to do his ground pounds without that ass?
A Mario Suio.
That's who I suggested, but then they said, no, we're going with Wario.
Wow. What a great villain that would be. A Mary Sue version of Mario. You know, people claim Peach was a Mary Sue in that movie.
They did. You know, Peach has always been that way. She can take care of herself. It's just the script. Putting her in that castle, making her hang out with Bowser. For all the problems that I have with Peach, she can take care of herself.
They got her character pretty right.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Low flaws.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they polish out all the drama. Late night conversations. She's like, oh, I can have a glass of wine. It's healthy. And I say, that your first glass of wine? But hey, she can
Right.
take care of herself.
Right. Well, I imagine her seeing you running around town with all manner of floozies. Can't be easy on her.
Look, I mean, the Mushroom Kingdom, all you got are floozies, okay? That's the main resident of this place.
Is that who you're killing, or they're off-screen floozies?
Oh, no, these enemies are called floozies.
Oh, that's kind of a cute name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, what's up?
Hi.
Hello?
This is Tobias,
Hey, Tobias.
the MinnMax angel investor.
Yeah, what do you think so far? I was just about to call you.
No, I came in here to ask who the hell approved this. Who
Oh.
approved
It's a community
it's a-
vote thing, so I guess you'd have to take it up with all our community.
Yeah, who put it in the freaking poll? Where in the budget can we afford Mario for a whole hour?
I didn't even know I was going to be paid for this. I was just playing video games.
Yeah,
This guy
that's,
came in.
we're kind of boned now if Mario starts asking for money.
So
I mean,
been no contract in place with Mario prior to this show starting.
Oh, would you describe it more as a vibes-based agreement, Mario?
well, I mean, if we want to get into my hourly rate, for
This is
just
exactly
playing
what I
video
was afraid
games.
of.
Let's hear your hourly rate, Mario. Let's hear it now, halfway into the show. Let's hear it.
I mean, for this scintillating content, $3,000 an hour seems generous.
All right, Leo. So we're gonna have to talk about this after the show. All right?
Okay, Tobias. Sorry, I was really close to not having to pay him at all, but I understand how it was risky to attempt.
It's extremely risky. And now I don't know where these funds are gonna come from.
Well, ideally you.
That money is for other things than Mario $3,000 an hour.
What's a bigger deal than getting Mario on a game channel?
Maybe
Name a
game-
bigger event that's ever happened culturally in the games media space.
Well, nothing. But why are we paying $3,000 an hour? We're clocking out at what, 120 views tops on Twitch?
If we're lucky.
What kind of cost benefit analysis are you running over there?
It's about impact. It's about understanding of who we are. The whispers of did you hear MinnMax got Mario? You angel investors are all about the bottom line. You'll never understand that there's more to it than that.
Someone's got to care about the bottom line, because a few more of these streams and we're all out of here, and my investment's down the gutter, sir.
Well, finally you start calling me sir. Giving me the
Son.
respect I deserve.
Son, my investment's down the gutter, my boy.
Still respectful. Still
So
shows
slightly
camaraderie.
Well, the only thing out of this is at least Mario's being extremely respectful while we have this very unpleasant dispute live on air.
Mario's
But-
a consummate professional.
I can see that, unlike someone else in this call, spending 3,000 smackaroonies left, right, and center.
You gave us those smackaroonies carte blanche. You trusted us with those smackaroonies.
I thought maybe you had a bit more foresight to the length of time the smackaroonies should be used for.
You don't tell me how to spend our smackaroonies!
We're talking in circles. Let's just say, after this call, why don't you give me a quick chat, and I'm pretty sure Mr. Hansen will be there too, and I don't think he's very pleased with how funds are being used for my beautiful angel investment.
Now, look, Leo, I know you're in kind of hot water, and I don't want to talk out of school, but Hanson, when he asked me to be on this, he kept bragging about a pumpkin cannon that he bought. He said he got it for, only 6 figures.
What is this? This is the first I'm hearing of this. What is this?
No, oh, well,
We went to a pumpkin
I didn't mean to
patch
start any drama.
last week. He was talking a lot about buying it. I thought he was joking because the things he was talking about shooting it at were like, I hope you're joking, like for your sake and for their sake.
IGN, he's gonna shoot it at like other gaming outlets. Second
Yeah.
Wind.
I'm livid.
The police?
I've never been more angry in my entire life, Tobias St. James you will hear from Tobias St. James's lawyers. For these purchases.
For our pumpkin purchases?
For these pumpkin purchases, these Mario Mania hours. How many more bills are we gonna rack up before we wrap this puppy up? Huh?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Since we
it's
went
my
public,
humiliation
it's been
ritual, forced to fight one of Peach's children.
right.
Well, Mario, do you have any kind of prorated options for if we could end this sucker early and save, I don't know, a couple $100, or is it once we start the hour, we finish the hour, $3,000? What's the?
I'd be open to
Help me
that.
out.
Look, I hate to do this. It's not like I'm loaded, you know, I could use the money. But if both of you could say this was a really good new show plus and we didn't waste all our time and our community's votes doing it, I guess I could waive the hourly fee.
That's Mario. I tip my hat to you, sir. That is incredibly kind.
Only if he does it first. I
Okay.
won't do it.
Well, it's my job.
Leo or Mario?
Leo. That young man needs to say it first. Verbatim.
Oh, verbatim? Thanks for watching New Show Plus. You didn't waste your vote. We didn't waste your time. This was good. And
Thank you.
vote for it next week. Because... Boy, why should they vote for this again? Having trouble with that.
Are you joking?
That time, you
Are you
have to pay
joking?
me.
Well, it's a New Show
Yeah.
Plus, so it's like we create a new show or we continue a previous one every week, and that's kind of
Leo,
the thing.
I'm the
Tobias St.
angel
James.
investor. I know how New Show Plus worked. That was the big money grab. That was the thing I knew was going to make us the big bazooks.
It's a hot ticket item, but that's really
The
only
hot
been
ticket.
hemorrhaging money, especially with the whole pumpkin cannon thing.
Exactly. First 2 weeks in a row with 4-digit charges. 4 digits? That's a lot of digits. 8 altogether.
I don't think you can add the digits up like that. I don't feel like that's...
I'm a financial savant. That's why I'm an angel investor. They don't
Remind
call us
me-
devil investors.
How you made your money again? It was like this weird Shark Tank thing?
Yes, I created gamer socks.
Yes.
They're just socks with gamer stuff on them. Didn't get any licensing approval prior. Copyright infringement issues ensued. I went broke, but then my dad died and I got my inheritance, and that's how I became an angel investor.
That was the missing piece, because the socks were like, your whole thing was stink like a gamer.
Yes.
And the pre-stink thing has just so little appeal.
Well, gamers are always worried about if it's their stink or someone else in the room, so now they know it's not theirs, at least, was the thought.
Because their friends have the socks?
No, they're their own socks they're wearing, but they didn't cause the stink.
Right, they can blame it on
So-
these weird new socks they have.
So if anyone says who stinks, just say I'm wearing gamer socks, and you're alleviated of all liability. Plus, they have little Stardew Valley star fruits on them. They didn't like that; those got taken down. Mario, I'm sure your people were pretty pissed when they had the mushroom socks that we came out. They told us to take those down. No hard feelings.
Yeah.
I know you didn't do that.
No, that was me. I saw those and I said, "What the hell am I looking at right now?"
That was a personal beef.
I actually have all mushrooms trademarked. Every time you buy a mushroom at the store, I get some of that money.
Even when I buy mushroom from my dealer and get high?
Yeah. Who's your dealer, Leo?
Marvin?
No, me and
He's
Marvin.
mine too. He's good.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Marvin and I go
I've seen you on
way
there.
back.
Well, I'm not saying the thing that Mario wanted me to say, because I want Leo to learn a little lesson here, and I wanted him to say it first to show a little crummy of humility to understand
Yeah,
the
Leo,
position
show a
he's put
little
in
crummy
me.
of humility.
I'm trying.
So that 3,000 smackaroos, that's coming from your next 20 paychecks. 'Cause
No, it'll take me
Hey.
years to earn that on what MinnMax pays us.
Exactly.
Years.
Exactly. And I hope maybe this makes you stop and take a beat the next time you call up Mr. Mario or Big Man Link to come on here and do these shows. We're now at 96 viewers on Twitch. I'm looking. We're going down.
We're going down.
We're going down since I've joined the call. Clearly ruining the vibes, so I'm going to leave. But Leo, I will be talking to you later. Mr. Mario, no hard feelings about the Gamer Socks litigation. I understand. I stole your IP. It's fine.
You'll be
Love
talking
your
to my
work.
lawyers.
Game recognized game.
Attorney
Damn it.
Mario.
All right. Well, I'll send them my way. They'll talk to my lawyers. TobiasSt.James@gmail.com, I guess.
Okay,
Good
I'll
night.
talk to you later, Mr. St. James.
All right. Disappointed. Goodbye.
Yep, got that vibe. Wow. If getting Link is such a great idea, actually.
That, hey, you know the best part of this has been the talking. Link not gonna have that problem.
Right. Much to say. So I gotta hop on a call with Mr. St. James. He's buzzing me right now. So I guess... Do we think we have it? The show?
Leo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm the worst Mario player in MinnMax?
I wonder. It hasn't been impressing me.
I'm good at a lot of video games. Mario
are.
is. But this one, not so.
But you're better at the 3D ones.
I am.
So that's what we'd probably do next week.
Yeah, when this comes out and wins by a mile next week,
Right.
that's what we'll do.
Okay. All right, I'll see you then, Mario.
Okay, well, so long. Mamma mia.
Just rapid fire catchphrases that I can plug in earlier, please.
Yahoo! Mamma mia! Oh!
Spaghetti names of pastas.
Linguini, fettuccine, gorgonzola. That's a cheese.
He likes cheese too, right?
Thanks, cheese.
He doesn't talk about it, but he probably does. So we do not have time to get into this. I'm sorry. Have a good one, Mario.
See you, Leo.
Every week, we let Patreon supporters choose which new show we create with New Show Plus. Should we create another episode of the show you just watched? Check out the biggest new game release? Get into Sea of Thieves? Create an exercise show? It is your call. So thanks to everybody who subscribes on YouTube or supports us over on Patreon. MinnMax exists because of you. As always, if you enjoy MinnMax content, any help telling a friend is appreciated.
Leo, do you know what I realized
Universal
just
mystery.
now?
What's up?
This whole time, I didn't switch my input. So I've been looking at the Elgato display capture and not the screen, which has like a half-second input delay.
Okay, start drafting up the press release.
Jacob says, please don't write that I'm bad at Mario.